Hi everyone! So today's video is going to be a demo, swatches, and review on this bad boy right here. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation. It is number 2 natural. What I'm going to do today is go ahead and just, apply this and have you guys kind of catch up with me during the day and see how it wears. And I will go ahead and just kind of put this, I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I'm going to put a primer on one side of my face and then we will see how it goes. I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever One Step Correcting Base, and I'm probably taking my hair back. It's probably a good idea. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my right side. And, oh, it comes with a pump. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that it was a pump. I thought you'd have to put it on the back of your hand or dump it out or whatever. So it does come with a pump, and this is 1 fluid ounce. And I'm going to go ahead and use this on my little tray here, foundation on here, and I'm going to apply this with a flat top kabuki brush. So let's try to, this is really thick. Holy crap. And I'm really hoping that this color is going to match me. I think it's going to be too dark, but we always just kind of roll with it. And there's Ray. So I'm going to use my flat top kabuki. This is the F80 from Sigma. I did put 2 pumps on here. I think that might be too much because this stuff is really thick, but it's really nice. It blends out nicely, so, and it doesn't have any kind of smell either, so that's good. A lot of foundations have that chemical smell and I don't like that, so this is pretty good. And the color is about a shade too dark for me. I read online that this particular product actually is geared towards darker skin tones, which is, is fine. Number 2 is really dark for me, and I'm really fair to begin with. So number 1 probably would have been my color, but, whatever. It blends out really, really nicely on this side of my face, and it covers, like, amazing. A lot of the redness in my skin tone is covered up. It's pretty good. So let's see on the bare side kind of how it's going to blend out. Hopefully it's the same. It blends amazing. My whole face is covered and I haven't even used concealer or anything, and all the redness in my skin is completely gone, which is good. Wow. It is extremely thick, so maybe kind of cutting it with the custom cover drop or something like that, might lighten it up a little bit, but I'm not going to do that for the review today just because I really want to make sure that I'm giving you the full review on what it looks like. But it kind of like dries down. It's not tacky at all, but it's kind of like a matte kind of finish. I don't know if that makes any sense. It feels kind of powdery. It doesn't say anything about being luminous or being mattifying, so we'll see kind of how it goes throughout the day. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my makeup and I will check back in with you after I'm done. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Bye. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm back from my first check-in and so far so good. Everything's been really beautiful. Finish is great and I've been doing really well, applying concealer on top of it. It hasn't really caked up on me or anything like that. So on the rest of my makeup was kind of easy today, so I didn't really have to worry about it. Really something simple. I didn't want to waste too much time doing a bunch of eye makeup and stuff like that because I really wanted the skin to kind of shine through and be the main focus of everything. I'll go ahead and zoom you in so you can kind of see what it looks like up close, and then I will go ahead and do another check-in in a couple of hours. So why don't I go ahead and just zoom you in so you can kind of see what it looks like so far. So it hasn't really settled in any of my fine lines or anything like that. It's been really nice covering all the redness in my cheeks as well. And everything is looking really good. So I'm really happy with it. I'm really focused on is kind of like caked up around here, fine lines being more predominant under here, and then obviously my pores and stuff is something that I'm really kind of monitor and see how it goes. But other than that, everything's been looking really good. Let me go ahead and zoom me out. Other than that, everything's been really good, so I will go ahead and check back in with you in a couple of hours, and we will see how it goes. So, all right, I will see you guys very soon. Have a good afternoon, and I'll check in with you in just a little bit. Bye. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm back. It has been about 3 hours. Everything is still looking amazing. I am kind of looking around this area here and my forehead and stuff, and it has settled just a little bit in my little expression line up here. Like it is very thick, when you put it on, so a little goes a very long way. Maybe using a little bit of an oil might be better with this, but for the most part right now, I love the way it's looking, and yeah. I'm very happy as of right now, and for the price, I mean, being a drugstore or a more affordable brand, it's pretty good. I probably would use this for photography and things like that because it doesn't have any SPF in it, so I mean, it's covered a lot. And so far I'm really liking it. So I'll go ahead and check back in a couple of hours and I'll let you know how it's going. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so we're back and it's been a few hours. I went out, I did some errands and did the dishes and had some food and, you know, same old, but it's like 117 here. So my skin is not only extra oily because of the fact that it's so hot, but it's like hot and dry at the same time. So I'm like, my face is like melting off. And it's not because of the foundation, it's because of the weather and the fact that being outside is just not an option. That's why I really am not doing many errands today. I went to the P.O. box and then I went to Target for a minute to go get him food. So for the most part, I mean, it's still holding up really well. It is kind of sinking into my pores, but I'm really oily. So setting it with a powder is probably going to be the main key here, and using a primer. My prime side looks really, really good. It's this one that's kind of breaking up a little bit because there was no primer underneath. So I definitely would suggest with this foundation, even though it's really, really thick, to go ahead and use a primer and a setting powder. For the most part, I really like the finish. Everything's still looking good. I am still quite dewy, and that's, you know, highlighter all over my face. Everything else is going really well. I'm really liking the way that it's looking and finishing. I will go ahead and check back in with you in a couple of hours, and I will let you know how it's going. Other than that, I will see you soon. Bye, guys. Okay guys, so this is my final check-in. I'm really happy with this foundation. I think it's fantastic. Even for oily skin, I think that this is a really, really nice finish for you. Just because you're going to be able to kind of correct any redness in your skin, I would just set it down with a powder, especially when it's really nice and hot outside like it is today. It is absolutely insane how hot it is here in Arizona. I can't even begin to tell you. It is really, really hot. And I can definitely see myself wearing this. I probably would get a shade lighter if I were to purchase it again or repurchase it. I would get a lighter shade. I will be mixing my Cover FX custom cover drops with this because I feel like that is a really good way to kind of tone down a little bit of the thickness as well as lighten the shade just a little bit for me personally. And yeah, other than that, I really love this foundation. I think it's a great concept. It really does cover everything. And for the most part, I mean, 2 thumbs up from me. I love it, and I don't feel like it's sinking into, you know, pores and my lines very much, not like a lot of the other foundations that are way more expensive that have done that to me. And, you know, you guys have seen my reviews on some of the other foundations. If not, I'll link them down below for you because there's a lot of very expensive foundations out there that have not performed as well as this one. And it actually hasn't oxidized or gotten orange on me or anything. So I'm really impressed. I think there's only 6 shades. So, I mean, it's going to be hard to kind of get a match, and they do run darker. So just keep that in mind when you're buying. But it was helpful for you guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Makeup never... Are you watching this? Look at this. Look at him. See? Can I finish what I was going to say, please? I went out and got you cat food for a reason, because I wanted you to eat so that I could film. Are you done? Are you done? Okay. It's like photobomb. Look at this. Oh my god. And he's driving me crazy. Look at this.